Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0117, or Engine Coolant Temperature ECT Sensor 1 Circuit Low Voltage, indicates an issue with the ECT sensor circuit in Honda Accord models produced between 2012 and 2017. The ECT sensor is crucial for monitoring the engine's coolant temperature, which the Engine Control Module, ECM, uses to optimize engine performance and fuel efficiency. When this sensor malfunctions, it can lead to incorrect fuel calculations, affecting engine function. This code specifically suggests that the voltage level being reported by the ECT sensor is beneath a critical threshold, indicating a potential problem either with the sensor itself, its wiring, or the connection to the powertrain control module, PCM. A thorough understanding of the sensor's role and its circuitry is essential for effective troubleshooting. In conclusion, understanding the role of the ECT sensor is critical for maintaining engine efficiency and performance in Honda Accord vehicles between 2012 and 2017. DTC P0117 indicates a low voltage reading from the sensor, requiring careful troubleshooting steps to identify the root cause, whether it be the sensor, wiring, or PCM connections. Following the outlined troubleshooting steps diligently helps in accurate diagnosis and timely repairs, ensuring that the vehicle operates smoothly. Ultimately, implementing regular preventive maintenance can save both time and costs down the line, aiming for a reliable and well-functioning vehicle for years to come. The ECT sensor plays a vital role in maintaining engine efficiency. It is usually located near the engine coolant inlet and provides real-time temperature data to the Engine Control Module, ECM. The ECM relies on this data to adjust fuel injection and ignition timing for optimal performance. An issue in the ECT sensor circuit can lead to significant engine performance problems and miscalculations in fuel usage, potentially causing increased emissions or overheating. This DTC specifically indicates that the voltage value measured from the ECT sensor is lower than 0.08 volts, which is a critical failure point, signaling that it needs immediate investigation. The possible causes for DTC P0117 primarily revolve around three key issues. Firstly, a faulty ECT sensor itself may be providing incorrect readings or no output at all. Secondly, wiring issues, such as frayed or shorted wires, can disrupt the signal being sent to the PCM. Lastly, loose or corroded connections between the ECT sensor and the PCM can lead to unreliable voltage readings. Each of these possibilities can contribute to the low voltage condition reported by the PCM, necessitating careful examination of the entire circuit involved. Drivers may experience various symptoms indicative of a malfunctioning ECT sensor, leading to DTC P0117. Commonly observed are engine performance issues, such as rough idling, stalling, or hesitation during acceleration due to incorrect air-fuel mixture adjustments. Poor fuel economy is often noticeable, since the engine may be consuming more fuel than necessary, arising from inaccurate temperature readings. Additionally, increased emissions may occur when the engine is running rich or lean due to incorrect data from the ECT sensor, highlighting the importance of timely repairs to mitigate these effects on performance and the environment. To begin troubleshooting for DTC P0117, start by turning the ignition switch to the on position. This activates the vehicle's electronic systems and allows you to use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check parameters. Look specifically at the ECT sensor 1 values to ensure they align with the threshold of less than 0.08 volts. If the current conditions meet this threshold, It confirms that there is a malfunction. However, if they do not match, it indicates that there could be an intermittent failure. In such cases, check for poor connections or loose terminals at both the ECT sensor and the PCM, as these can lead to fluctuating connections and inaccurate readings. For the second troubleshooting step, start by turning the ignition switch to the off position to ensure safety while working on the vehicle's electronics. Disconnect the ECT sensor 1-2P connector, ensuring to handle the connector gently to prevent damage. Once disconnected, toggle the ignition back to the on position and recheck the ECT sensor values with the HDS. The values should still reflect below 0.08 volts. If they do, it indicates that the sensor is indeed faulty and needs replacement. If the values exceed this threshold, it points towards possible issues with the connection or wiring, requiring further investigation. In the third troubleshooting step, set the ignition switch to the off position again for safety. Utilize the HDS to jump the SCS line, which temporarily allows diagnostic access to the system. Next, disconnect the PCM connector B51P to isolate the circuit for testing. You will check for continuity between the two test points provided, the PCM connector's pin and the ground. The ECT sensor 1-2P connector, which is now disconnected, should show continuity from its pin to a stable body ground. If continuity exists, it indicates a short circuit in the wiring, specifically in the TW line between the PCM and the ECT sensor. Proper repairs should then be made to rectify the short. If there is no continuity, further tests involving the PCM software may be necessary. After completing repairs based on the previous troubleshooting steps, it's time for final repair verification. Start by turning the ignition switch to the off position and reconnecting all previously disconnected connectors to ensure proper circuit functionality. Then, exit the SCS mode using the HDS and turn the ignition back to the on setting. Reset the powertrain control module, PCM, with the HDS to clear any stored information or fault codes. After resetting, perform an idle learn procedure essential for the engine to recalibrate its settings. Finally, check once more for any pending or confirmed DTCs with the HDS to confirm that DTC P0117 has been resolved and that no other issues persist. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P0117, regular maintenance can be invaluable. It is advisable to inspect the ECT sensor routinely, checking for any signs of damage or corrosion that may impact its functionality. Additionally, consistently checking the wiring and connectors associated with the ECT sensor and PCM can help catch issues before they develop into serious faults. Updating the PCM software periodically is also suggested, as manufacturers may provide updates that improve system performance and reliability. By adhering to these preventive measures, you can significantly enhance the longevity of the ECT system and maintain optimal engine performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.